All right, all right. So, here's another one of Lyssah's random lives because she hasn't actually recorded the video. I haven't recorded the video. So, I did want to hop on really quick, say what my weigh-in was, all that kind of stuff, because, if I don't, then sad. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm still like, hi, Leah. I am still recovering. I've had at least 2 decent nights of sleep in the past 7 days, separated by about 2 or 3 really bad ones. So we're still on the no sleep, still trying to figure all that out. So anyway, my weigh-in this week, I'll just kind of get straight to it. I'm not going to be on here very long, but I'm trying very hard not to waste, to get out of sync. And since Sunday is supposed to be a post day, I'm posting. Hi, Adventures of Deanna. Yay! I always am so excited when people are actually on here live. I did warn my husband that I was going live, so he's...
It's okay.
So ignore him.
Yeah.
So anyway, my weigh-in for this week, I just wanted to get that out. Like I said, now I've said it about 6 times. And that is, I was up 0.6, which I expected on Friday when I weighed. The funny thing is, then I weighed on Saturday and I was back down to maintaining and not having a gain. And then today I was up. So I just, I think my body's a little confused. I will say, since it's just us girls on here right now, although sorry boys, if you're watching on, or men, if you're watching on the replay, I'm going to plug your ears for a second. I'm wondering if I've got a certain thing that hasn't happened since before I had my baby that's getting ready to happen again. Maybe. With my other 2 kids, 10 months on the dot. Milo's almost 10 months. And so I'm kind of thinking that might be it, right? I know. Gains are lame. Getting back to that swing of things is lame. All the lame stuff. So, but I'm not discouraged. Like, this is what happens. This is why it's a journey and not a nonstop flight, right? I mean, nonstop flight is technically a journey, but let's be real. Like, it's more like weight loss is more like you've got 3 layovers and your luggage gets lost. Like your weight loss journey. Okay, this is what it is. Weight loss journey is like our return trip from France last year.
I was just thinking that.
So I'll share the story really quick for those of you who want to stick around and hear it.
Strictly from Atlanta.
So my husband and I, we went to, too bad it's not a nonstop flight, right? Like some Virgin Air with the cool lights and stuff. So no joke, this happened. Husband and I last year in April, we went to Paris. We went for a conference that we were on a panel at, kind of a thing. And we decided to celebrate our anniversary because our anniversary is in April. So we went. It was great. We were there for 10 days.
Yeah.
I think the whole trip was about 10 days. So we got to Paris pretty easy. That was no big deal. On the flight home, we left Paris. We got our flights went Paris to New Jersey to Atlanta to Nashville, right?
Yeah.
All in the same day.
Atlanta, Nashville.
Yeah, Newark, Atlanta, Nashville once we were stateside. And our flight left France early in the morning. So we flew kind of overnight for us, but then when we got here, it was in the morning. So we land in Newark. We have to go through customs. In Newark, you have to go all the way back out to come and going from an international flight to a domestic flight. So we went through our international flight to our domestic flight. And then on our flight and this was my fault for booking it this way, guys. I'm sorry. It's total random story time with Lyssah. So I was all about finding a good deal. So our flights were not all on the same carrier. And I'm like, oh, this should be enough time. Even if we have a layover or a delay, it should be fine. So flying from Newark to Atlanta, we were only using carry-ons. We had done this whole 10-day trip only in carry-ons. So we were flying Delta, I think. Delta, I think,
Yep.
from Newark to Atlanta. So we got there. We had to go all the way through. We had plenty of time, though. We got there. We we sat. It was all good. And the flight that was taking off from the terminal before us, that was at the same airline, they had to, they announced partway through, hey, we're out of overhead bin space. And I'm sitting here going, oh no. It's not a big deal if they had to door check our bags right now, but our flight, we have only about an hour between when we land in Atlanta and we're supposed to catch our flight to Nashville to be able to come home. And so we're like, oh my gosh. So I went up and talked to the lady, and mind you, at this point I am 4 months pregnant.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months pregnant with Milo. And so I go up there and I'm like, hey, so I just happened over here that y'all ran out of overhead space, and we only have our carry-ons and we're connecting in Atlanta. And they're like, oh, well, it'll just go to wherever your last, your end flight is. I'm like, no. We booked it. We're flying Southwest, because Southwest to Atlanta is $49, Atlanta to Nashville. It's cheap. So it's not part of this connection, And she's like, okay, well, I'll help you, because we were in boarding group 3 or 4 or something. And she's like, I got you. I'm like, okay. So I'm watching her. They start calling people up, and I'm like, okay. And I'm watching her, trying to make eye contact. You see me, girl? Remember, you're going to help me load our bags up. And anyway, so I guess she thought I was going to come up to her, but I and not go in our boarding group, but I thought we still needed to go in our boarding group, and she was going to keep a bin closed or something. So we go up in our boarding group trying to follow the rules. And then she's like, girl, where were you? I was looking for you. And I'm like, but our boarding group was this group. And she's like, I think we're full, because they made an announcement. And I'm like, no. And so then we're there with our bags, and they're trying to see if there's anything in the back of the plane. And we tried. And then people are shoving their bags in there, and we tried to come up to the front of the plane. Anyway, long story long. We had to door check our bags. And I'm like, there's no way we're going to get these by the time we get to Atlanta. She's like, so what you're going to do is you're going to go down, you're going to file a claim. They're going to find your bags. They'll have to ship your bags to you, all this stuff. So anyway, that is what ends up happening. We end up having to file a claim to get our bags. So there's nothing worse than handing over your bags. This is what's happening. So, and then I want to say, it was a little delayed. So we were even running, hoping to make our flight. We made it, but again, no bags. So then we get to Nashville, have to put in that claim, finally get picked up, finally head home. So we've been traveling for over 24 hours at that point. So all that to say, I think a weight loss journey is like our trip from France.
Yep.
You think you've got it all planned out. You think it should only take this much. You think it should all work out. Oh no, there's a delay. Oh no, you can't check your bags. Oh no, you get, right? Jessica! Hi! Everyone, Jessica, y'all need to know her. She's awesome. So anyway, that's how the past week or so has been on my weight loss journey. It's like the weight loss journey equivalent of flying back from France. So long story long, not a whole lot of content in there. But I mean, there you go. You get a little bit of insight into travels. Maybe. Now I will say, one awesome thing that happened this week, I went hiking with my mom and our kids cousin yesterday, and that was awesome. We did about 1.5 miles because obviously we have toddlers. But it was a lot of fun, and it was getting out and getting active. And so I forget how much I actually really like hiking. So it's something I think I want to try and do some more of. Mm-hmm. So if you'd like or be interested in seeing anything of our hikes and stuff like that as we do that, because we're in Middle Tennessee, so we live near lots of national parks and things like that. So, but if you'd be interested, let me know, and I'll vlog some of that maybe. And then this week, this is my commitment. I have one goal for this week. One goal. And that is, I've been saying I'm going to do this. I think I mentioned it last week, and I am doing it this week. This will be, I'm successful in this week of my weight loss journey. Alexander Hernandez has a postpartum workout. It's one workout. Guys, I'm going to do it this week. One workout. And so next week, part of my update, I will put some footage to prove I did it, because I've decided that I need to actually start working out. Now that I'm in Wonderland, I want to make sure that I am actually applying myself and doing all that kind of stuff. So yeah. And then I also just need to, I need to not, I've still been doing cereal, not as bad, not as much, but still there. So funny story. I love shopping deals and saving money and all that kind of stuff. And so I got really good deals between sales at the store and Ibotta's. And so I was able to get like a gajillion boxes of cereal. That's why there's so much cereal in our house. Normally we always have a box or two of cereal and I'm normally not bothered by it. Jessica, no, you bought Frosted Flakes. That's what I've been eating. Like, I mean, it's changed what we've had, like based on what we've gone through. But last night, that's what I had for dinner was Frosted Flakes. Frosted Carb Slabs. I will have to find, okay, my husband has introduced me. Have you guys seen those YouTube videos? What is it called?
If so-and-so were honest.
If insert whatever it is was honest. They're hilarious. And one of them was actually about if cereal marketing? If cereal marketing was honest, and it talks about your bowl full of carbs. Like, if I can find,
it's Cracked is the name of it.
Cracked. Okay, guys, you're gonna look at me while I'm making funny faces. I'm gonna see if I can find it and I'll drop it in there and you guys can go watch it. It's so funny. So Cracked, if cereal commercials were honest. Oh, come here.
I watched Soda today and yet I'm still.
They do a bunch of different ones. The coffee ones are pretty funny. That's it. Dang it. It auto-corrected to cell phone. If cereal commercials, that's what it is. Cracked is the channel. If children's cereal commercials were honest. They have a couple different like things on their channel. So if these are the honest ads, I guess is the thing. Honest ads is like the playlist or the topic. Okay, so I'm dropping this here. Jessica, you got to go watch it because it's funny. Anyone else, y'all got to go watch it too. So yeah. And for you ladies, they have some pretty funny ones that are, well, anyway, they're pretty funny. So that is that. I'm just rambling now, guys, because I like you all and I like talking to you. And I get sad because I feel like I miss a bunch of people's live streams because they do it like the one time of the week that I have something going on. I'm like, I want to be part of the cool kids and be on the live streams. And so this is the, this is my cool kids live stream right here. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, and funny story. See this, guys? I flat ironed this today. This is how humid it is where I live right now. It is just like, it was flat, it was sleek, and this is just, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I'm loving it too, except like I said, I spent all the time making it look cute, and then it acts like I was going for like the crazy look, like, oh, and it's like, no, it was flat this morning, like, shh. So anyway, that's it. I should hang up now and go make dinner. Oh, thank you, Adventures of Deanna. I appreciate that. That's one thing I love about like this haircut. If anyone's looking for a good haircut, is it does do pretty good, whether it's flat, whether it's straight, whether it's curly, whether it's just kind of tousled. It's pretty versatile. So I definitely love that about it. It's just irritating when you invest the time to do it. It doesn't want to stay down. So this is a random question for you guys who are on here. What is your like go-to, like, not just like I just got my hair cut because it needed to be cut, but like you get it done and you're like, this is me. I feel good in this haircut. Like, does anyone know like you have a go-to haircut like that? For me, for a few years, it's actually been like a pixie cut, and then I've been growing it out. But I'm curious if any of you guys have any like, or a go-to like hairstyle. Let's see, of interesting. Right? So no joke. That's one of the reasons I actually got it cut was because my hair was living in like a mom bun. And I was like, no. Yes, Jessica, bob. Bobs are amazing. I think bobs are, well, I was about to say they're underrated, but then I'm like, except when you look up like 2020 trendy haircuts and everything is a bob now. So everyone's realizing. So I feel like they were underrated. Like they're really popular in the 90s and now they're like getting back over here, which is pretty fun. So, all right. No, I feel that. I definitely feel bobs. And this, okay, funny. This is actually, I'll give you a little insight into Lyssah land. We'll just call it Lyssah Land now. Now yours is long. It's getting right. Chop it off. Ooh, shags are nice. Messy is fun. I remember getting a bunch of layers, and then I'd use like the texture spray or whatever to get some like volume, and it'd be all like, oh, and I was like, I feel like a rock star. So I'm with you. Shag is definitely, I feel like you have to have the right face for shags. And I don't feel like I do, because like when I do bangs and stuff, it makes my face look like scrunched. But I love them. I love them on other people for sure. So this is what I was going to say. I'm actually potentially, if I can keep myself together, I'm going to do a video. A kid's coming in, guys. A kid. It's Kaden. Everyone say hi, Kaden.
Hi.
Oh, and Evie. It's everyone. Milo's probably crawling in here as we speak.
Actually, he's crawling to outside.
Actually, wait, he's what? He's crawling to outside?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I was keeping the door open.
I'm on it.
Hey guys, I got you tweeted.
All right. So I guess I'll have to. Okay. Say hi.
I have to.
Say hi.
Baby, first hug.
Okay. Now you said hi. Go back in the other room. Oh, here comes Milo. There we go. There's Milo. He's coming. Good Lord. All right. So if they're okay, I'll say this really quick. I'm actually going to be doing a haul video because I haven't shopped for years and years and years. And now that I've ingrown all of my clothes, I've actually had to get some new stuff because it was hitting the point where a lot of my extra large stuff was just starting to look bad. And like I had jeans. It was funny. For once I had a bunch of jeans and like nothing to wear with them. And so, and when I say that, like, just know, like, I literally have had like my Walmart sundresses for 4 or 5 years. Like I wear things till they're done. And so, and because I've been really. And because I've been overweight my whole life, I didn't have any like clothes to shrink into. So, but I hate spending money. I like finding deals. So I discovered a store here. And if you're in the South, you might have heard of it, called Dirt Cheap, which is essentially, okay, go find Daddy. Go find Daddy. Where's Daddy and Kaden? Anyway, so they're like a clearance house for Target. So you can buy like new tags on Target clothes for super cheap. So like I literally got a pair of like cream overalls for like $4 brand new, t-shirts for like $1, like no joke. So I'm going to have my little, did I say thing grown? Thing grown. What's the, I don't know what I said because I just saw that and I don't know what I was saying. Thing grown. Ingrown. I said ingrown. But thin grown works too. I like that. Adventures of Deanna, you should totally like patent that in your like videos and talk about thin growing things. I love that. That's amazing. But yes, instead of outgrown, I ingrew it. So yeah. I didn't say thin grown though. I said ingrown. Like ingrown is way cuter. Go ask Daddy for Muffin Man. Can you go ask Daddy for Muffin Man? Anyone who's still watching, you all are amazing. The fact that you've endured my chaos to watch non-essential things. But anyway, so I'm gonna do a haul though of my moving into straight sizes clothes, I guess. And the cool thing was, guys, I had to buy everything like because their dressing rooms aren't open, so I had to buy everything like, okay, hope it fits. And I'm not even kidding, like it all fit and it's all great. And so I'm super, super, super excited. Procrastinating making a thumbnail. What thumbnail? Oh, you're procrastinating making a thumbnail. That's why you're still watching the nonsense. Love it. Yes. So anyway, just know that haul will be coming up. I got some really cute stuff and I'm excited. And it was really exciting when I tried it all on, like it fit. Like guys, no joke. I got a pair of like high-waisted brand new jeans, Wild Fable for $4. Like it's like the most amazing store. So if you're in the South, you should see if you have one near you because you'll be able to clean up, especially as you're losing weight. Yay! So anyway, I will cut off now because now that my children know I'm doing something I enjoy doing, I know they'll be around. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you're having an amazing week. I will see you all. I may actually have a few videos up this week because I have some that I've been recording to put up. So I have a Get Ready With Me coming up that I'm editing. And I'm actually talking through the whys of weight loss and being fat and stuff. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Be safe. Mwah.